pretties. Alrighty, teeth, let's take my teeth. Welcome to Breakfast Roll. So, today we have my project pan update. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I took a bit of a break from my project pan. So, keep that in mind. Oh, I just remembered something. Give me a sec. Okay, I'm back. I took a break from not every single item in my project pan, but some of them, some intentionally, some unintentionally. For example, I was running late for work a lot this last couple of weeks. So because of that, I ended up not using like regular eyeshadow. Today's actually the first time that I have like real eyeshadow all week. Might be the first time in like 2 weeks. So because of that, I didn't actually get to use these too often. So let's go over those. I did use them somehow, some of it, but not a lot. You can't really see it even, but there's a massive dip. I'm actually surprised that I haven't hit pan on it. I am planning to do a lot better this month of May because I've been shown to work really late the last couple of months. Nobody's like the last couple of weeks. Nobody said anything, but I know. So I'm gonna work on that. Not just for work purposes, but like I enjoy doing my makeup. I think my makeup actually came out really nice today. I'm really excited about it. So I just want to acknowledge that and make some time my hair and make some time for it. Also, I'm having a really nice hair day. Like, I don't know if you can tell, my curls are top notch. So anyway, I got a little bit of use out of it, but not as much as I should have. I honestly feel like I should be hitting pan on this in the next couple of weeks, like, and if not in the next update, but then update after that, because I have hit pan on this like ColourPop things before, and they're deep. They are very deep, but they're definitely doable. So I do think that this should be coming, this one at least should be coming to a close somewhat soon. So fingers crossed for that one. I did get to use this a couple of times, so at least it didn't go unused. So yeah, there's no progress whatsoever. Not visible progress, but that wasn't my goal for these two. Well, for this one, the one with the Super Shock ones, this was just to get some use out of it. And this one, I do actually want to finish those. So we're moving along. No major concerns there. We're getting there. For primer, I had this little mini one. I had another mini one. I did end up finishing that. So you'll see that in my empties, which should be coming my next video after this. And then I had this little mini one here. So this is where it was before. This is what it is right now. I'm going to tell you right now, I don't like this. This is not my cup of tea. You can feel the stickiness because you even have a hard time like applying it all over your face. It's not my favorite. It doesn't look bad per se. Like, this is what I'm wearing right now. My skin is in good shape right now, but a week ago or so, I had like a dry patch right here and another one right here under my eye, and it just stuck to them the most awful way possible. And I have really dry skin, so that just doesn't quite work for me. My skin, like I said, is doing okay right now. So I was like, okay, then there's the time to like, take advantage of it. And so I did wear it today, but I don't like this. I don't foresee this being a problem to use up, but I do think that whenever my skin's not doing so hot, I'm gonna use my other primer, because I do have this one from ColourPop, like hydrating primer, and I just opened it a week ago, and look how much progress I've made in a week. I think it was like a week and a half ago I opened it. Look at that progress in a week and a half, because I actually like this. This primer is so good. It's so hydrating. It feels so nice on the skin, and it works really well with me on my foundations. So, and it doesn't, and I don't mean that this one doesn't work well, but it's not my favorite. So there's that. We're gonna keep checking along. It will be done in the next couple of months. There's not a lot of product in here, so I don't see why I shouldn't be able to finish it quickly. I don't particularly love this formula. Let's talk about the products that I technically haven't used very much, or I've used very minimal of. The first one is gonna be actually my foundation. I ended up putting a foundation in my Shop My Stash last month because I just felt like I needed a little break from this foundation, and I used the shit out of this foundation. I put the ColourPop Sticks foundation, and it was almost brand new when I put it in. And look how much product it's gone. Look at that. It was, I want to say it was around like right here at the tip. It was barely used. Look at that, in a month. And this is how much I have left if I roll all the way up. It's what I'm wearing right now. It matches me nearly perfect. This is one foundation that I keep telling myself, oh, I'm gonna eventually finish it up and I'm not gonna repurchase it. I always say that. And then I just love using it so much. I've repurchased this. I think this is my 5th stick that I've had with this foundation. I really like it. It's actually the one that I'm wearing right now. Like I say, matches my undertones really well, even though it's a neutral. There's like a slight like oliveness to it, which works works really well for me. This is in the medium 81N. I will say though, when it was sticking to my my dry patches, because it was sticking to my dry patches, I was wearing that one primer. So I don't know if it was the primer or if it was the foundation that was causing it to stick. So when that was happening, I was like, maybe it's time that I'm finally gonna use up this foundation, then I'm not gonna repurchase it. But then having a really good makeup day like today, and I'm like, maybe not. Maybe I will keep it. So I don't know. So back to what I was saying is, I since have taken it out of my stash, but I keep reaching for it. I can't help myself. It's such a good foundation. So this has gotten maybe 2 uses from me, and I don't know if you can tell, but it really hasn't moved much from where it was before. I will make a point to not reach for this foundation, but that's hard. I will say though, as soon as this is done, I'm gonna try to finish this one because I'm loving it. It's so good. It's so nice, and it's so easy. It's so easy to work with it. But what I've been doing is I've been using the cream bronzer, which is technically my project pan. Technically, it's not in my project pan. So I use this cream bronzer, which, by the way, huge, massive progress, right? Like, it's really, really thinned out in the inside of it. Like, it's really thinned out on the inside. So I feel like by the time you guys see this next update, it's gonna be just like the outskirts. Like, all of this little middle section, it's gonna be long gone. I'm confident because I've been using the hell out of it. But anyway, back to what I was saying. I put this essentially on like my primed skin, no foundation. I put this first, and then I take the stick foundation and just put it on the other areas where it's not it, and then I blend it in, and I blend both of them together at the same time, and it just has these most flawless, like, bronzer kind of moment, and it's so easy and it looks so nice. Yeah, I really like it. The way these two work together, it's really good. I enjoy it. So not a lot of progress on my foundation, at least not the one that's in this project pan, but major progress on this bronzer. So I'm pretty excited about that. Another one that didn't get a lot of use, I mean, it's also another bronzer, the powder bronzer that's in this project pan. It's this one right here. It's actually quite thin, because I do have the matching blush right here. It's actually quite thin. Like, I should have hit in pan soon, but I really didn't reach for it much, maybe 2 or 3 times. The reason for it is because, honestly, since I'm not putting foundation or anything on top of that bronzer, it's just going straight to my skin, it's actually quite pigmented straight off the get-go. And if I do go with that powder, it's just way too much. Way too much. When I use this foundation, it's easy. The cream bronzer kind of melts into it. It's I don't know how to describe it, but it almost makes it look softer than what it is. So it's easier to go with the powder on top. But with this other technique, because it's a completely different technique that I'm using, it's just too much, and it looks quite intense, and it just doesn't look good. So I haven't used it much because, again, I've been using the other technique, which makes this other technique actually is a lot faster when I'm trying to get ready for work. So there's that as well. All right. So yeah, this one didn't get a lot of use out of me. Another one that didn't get a lot of use out of me, it's gonna be this one right here. I will say though, it broke. Oh, I don't know if you guys can see that, but it let's see if I can. Hopefully it doesn't. Yeah, it broke. Like, the whole thing over here shattered. So there's very little product left. It's really just this little corner right here. I used it. Oh gosh, little chunk just came off it. I used it a little bit, but not too much. If I just wait to focus, like, there's not a lot of product in here, but I just haven't been reaching for it. I do think when I was, again, wearing this foundation, I did make a point to use this one, and I was seeing the progress, even though it was very slow. I do need to go back to this foundation because I go back to the routine where I'm using more powder products. That being said, I really want to finish it, and then once it's done, I want to put a cream highlighter in this project pan, because I need to put something that I actually enjoy, or put opal, because opal I love so much more than I love this. Like, this is just not the right highlighter for me. But I want to put a highlighter that I actually really enjoy using so that I can see progress along. And this just has been the slowest death I've ever seen. Okay, what else? So one thing I've gotten good progress out of, but I don't know that you guys are gonna be able to tell, is the color corrector. It still comes out almost fully here. I've been using it almost daily. I think I used my, I think before I was like swapping in my Natasha Denona one here and there, like relatively often. But this last month, I've really been very consistent with this color corrector, but it's just been slow and steady, which is fine. I'm not worried about it. It's a color corrector. It works fine. It's not my favorite, but it works fine. So I don't have any problems with it. The one where I've noticed really good progress with is actually this concealer, in the sense that when I pull it out, it used to be like fully, what's it called? Like, I can, like fully covered, and now it's not. You can see that it's not as fully covered as it was once before. So I'm seeing the progress, and I can feel like it feels a little bit emptier, and if I move the product around, it actually does create big windows. So I think this is one that should be going quickly. And then you guys know this one, the undertones are really don't work for me, so I have to neutralize it. Before I was using my potted concealer. I did use it a couple of times, so I'm going to show you guys. I did make some more progress in it, but really not that much. I did, however, realize that I'm getting really low on this one concealer, and I actually already have a backup of it that I bought last year. So I decided to kind of put this into my stash, and I've been getting really good use out of it. It does a really good job of neutralizing my concealer, the undertones of this concealer, and it gives me, I can't talk anymore. It gives me so much more better coverage, because this concealer is high coverage. It's actually the most high coverage concealer I have in my collection. And my under eye section, I feel like, looks so much better with this concealer than it does with the other one. You can still kind of see my dark circles right here, but it's a lot more minimized than if I were to use the one from the REM. So overall, loving this, and I really want to finish this one, because again, I have a backup already ready to go that I bought last year, because I noticed that I was running low on this concealer last year already. So no concerns about that. It's slow and steady, so no concerns with that one. My blush, I've been using, and I think I told you guys that I've been using this kind of side over here, because I was wanting to like level it out a little bit more, because I can see the outline of the pan right here, and I was just kind of moving to the other side. However, I decided to go back to, I feel like I just need a win. So I'm trying to just hit pan on it just to give myself a little win, because I need it. I need a little win, and I'm working towards it. The other reason why I really want to hit that pan is because I would like to take a little break from this and just put something else instead. And I decided, oh gosh. Ugh. Okay. I decided that the best thing for me to do would be to actually put this little baby. That I finished one of these before, and it doesn't have that many uses, and it's really hard to take the stopper out. So I feel like I should take like a month or two break to try to finish this little baby and just give myself a time to just like breathe from this blush and then come back to it. I know myself, and I know the way I use blush. Once I hit pan on this baby's gonna go quick, because that's usually how, like, the moment I say pan, it's like overdrive for myself. And I love blush, and I love this shade of blush, is the one I'm using right now. It's the end of the day when I'm filming this. It's going like right at the end of the day, so it's a little faded, but it's still super pigmented. I really like it. It's a very neutral reddish undertone, and I love it. I really do think it makes it really easy to work with, but I do want a little break, and I think this would be the perfect time to do it. If I can just hit pan on it, give a little break, finish this little baby, just so I can give myself an extra number, and then go back to trying to finish this one. I think that would be very doable. So I'm back again focused on trying to hit pan, not necessarily trying to finish it to the end of the year. That is still the goal at the end of the day, but I want to just, break time. I'm trying to think what else I got, because I feel like I'm all over the place. Okay, let's go to eyeliner. You guys know I do not like this eyeliner. It's slow and steady. I can't even show you guys any real progress. don't even think I've sharpened it. I've used it a couple times. I really have, but it hasn't been major with this eyeliner. It's right here. Yeah. This minor change. I think you can see it a bit right there. It's a little bit lower than the line. I'm not gonna mark it though because it's not enough. What I need to do honestly is I need to do a black like a black smoky eye. That's what I need to do. I need to do a black smoky eye so like it really just like brings out all that color. So I can use the heck out of it to like, you know, yeah. So not a lot of progress here. I used it and I sharpened it twice, honestly, but I looked at it earlier and you can't even tell that I sharpened it twice, even though I did sharpen it twice. I know I got a lot of good use out of it, but you can't even tell. I don't know what happened. Regardless, I'm enjoying using it. I keep telling myself that I'm gonna use this with Ghost It, and I haven't actually tried that combo. So there is that. Moving along. I did finish my other Tarte lip plumper one, and then I also said, because it was almost done at the time, that I was gonna put this one in. This is the Tarte Maracuja lip in Rose, which I actually nearly finished, but it's kind of broken. I put it in my purse like 3 weeks ago and I completely forgot about it after that, so I didn't really work on it as much. Then I decided to pull it out today, and that's what I'm wearing right now. But I know I'm gonna finish it. There you go. I know I'm gonna finish it. This is only like a day or two worth of product for me, so I am technically like rolling it out. I'll still tell you guys what happened. You should be seeing this in my empties actually. That's going up in Sunday. You should be seeing this in my empties because I'm gonna wear it to work tomorrow. Yeah, I have been using Ghost It. You can't really tell. That's why I'm not gonna put like a little update mark on it, because what I've been doing, I'm actually wearing it right now. There you go. Yeah, you can't really even tell. What I've been doing is I just put it in the center and then I just like blot the heck out of it, and then I put the glossy stuff on top, and that's essentially the look. And it doesn't use a lot of product when I do that. So there's that. All right, so coming along, no concerns at this time with this one. I'm gonna wear the same combo that I'm wearing right now. This is this two tomorrow, and in hopes to be able to finish this one. And that's it. I did use the heck out of this one on display though. Not as much last week as I did the weeks before. I think at some point at one point this week I wore 4 times in a day. In a week. 4 times in a week. So it's been getting some use. I thought the progress would be more drastic. I don't know if you guys can. Oh, there you go. There you go. I don't know if you guys can see. There's progress, but it wasn't as much as I was hoping. It is quite angled, but we're chugging along. I did decide to, for this last shop mustache for my eyeshadows that I was going to do a lot more neutral stuff. So all of my eyeshadow palettes that I have out are all neutral palettes so that I can use more bright, bold colors, specifically these two, because I want to get more use out of them. Now, because technically I'm rolling out this one right here, I am rolling in this lip gloss. I'm feel comfortable that I'll be able to finish, oh my gosh, hopefully both of them, if not at least this one. This applicator is so much easier, and this one just breaks and it's so finicky, and sometimes you over apply because it like melts. But this lip gloss is a lot easier. So I'm hoping to finish this lip gloss. There's not a lot of product in here. It's 0.08. I finished bigger lip glosses than that in less amount of time. So I'm confident that I can get this little guy done. Okay, so for the gimme product, the one that I haven't been doing so well on is this one. I actually opened the little sample thing and got to use this one right here. So some progress. I just now have to open this one and get this one done. But at least I got one of them done. It's just kind of stained. So I do hope to finally get this one done. I knew that one was going to be a hard one for me because honestly, that kind of packaging and that kind of product, I'm not gonna take it with me. Like, I'm not gonna put it in my purse. That's gonna be chaos, you know? So it's just, that was not my vibe, guys. That was really not my vibe. I'm really excited though for this one. Oh my god, I'm super excited for this one. It has the soft pinch liquid blushes, and then it has the tinted lip oil. The tinted lip oil is one of my favorite formulas, so I'm really, really excited. And Hope looks really pretty. This one's Hope right here. It looks really pretty. I do have Hope in a cream blush already, so I technically don't need that one. And then Happy is such a cute little pinky shade. I'm really excited to try these. So I can't wait. I can't wait. All right. I think that is everything in my project pan. Oh, unofficially on my project pan, I have this little blush here. I have been using it still. No concerns there. Feel like I've noticed the product. There's a lot less product in this than there used to be. I don't know if you guys can tell, but it's going pretty quickly, and I don't know if it's because of like the sponge applicator absorbs more than I think it is, or maybe because I have it lay it flat, but I feel like I don't have that much product in here, so I thought I did, if that makes sense. I don't know, but it's going along, it's trucking along. I've been using it with this blush, and I really like the undertones that it makes, so no major concerns at this time. That is everything for today. I think that's everything for today. Please do not forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.